Hello. Yeah, I'm getting around. I wanted to do a quick live today and chit chat with you for a few. As I'm doing my hair. So I'm going to do Virgo's reading in a little bit. Already have their base laid out. And I come across. Hello. Yeah, I know. I look horrible. I told you all I need a hairdresser. So do this while I'm getting around. Hello. Hello. Who's everyone here? How are you? Yeah. I was just checking through. I hit the 1-4 subs. Thank you, all new subs. Welcome to BFI. The very unprofessional tarot reader, but usually on point. Either way, yeah. One of my subscribers, I apologize, I can't read without my glasses. So, people, good morning. How are you? I heard one of the best sayings that was put on my YouTube channel today. I was like, yes. And it's kind of funny, but I'm like, that'd be a good saying for title for a reading. Maybe that's what Virgo's reading is supposed to be titled. He who laughs last laughs best. Yeah. Not like in a malicious way, obviously, but in the, yeah, you step back, give stuff over to spirit and let him take control. Because you wonder what? Those punishments aren't fun. Not at all. When you're rebuked by, spirit, and you're learning lessons, like many of us had to do. Yep. Let's talk about some lessons. So what have you guys been going through? How have you guys been doing? See 3 people in here. It's been a very weird week for me. I hit my 1.4K subscribers now. I'm going to soon get my super chat going at one point so I can pull cards for people. Hey, Heidi. Yeah, I'm not sure what reading it was on, but it was a good saying. I'm like, yes. Then I ended up making a Facebook post that said it. Not that we want to laugh at other people's demise or consequences, but sometimes that validation you get from spirit, knowing that you were right the whole damn time. Oh gosh, I'm sorry to hear that, dude. That ain't cool. Now, why would they have done that? What'd they say you did? Like, that's not cool. Well, I know that you're a Sagittarius, so. Excuse me? Say that again? Assuming being positive vibes, they were hating. Oh my gosh. Wow. So they found nothing. They had you swatted, and they found. No, wait a minute. Did you post a video when that happened? Because I know that I saw something on YouTube of somebody posting a video of them being swatted. Like was that you? Yeah, I thought I saw that through YouTube. I would have videotaped it too. That's nuts. Did they find out who accused you of that? And you didn't get in trouble for anything, did you? That's nuts. You didn't get in no trouble, I hope. It's interesting, the other night I was on here doing a live. I feel like a lot of us are being watched. By more than what we just think we are. That's my opinion. I'm sticking to it. When I see stuff like Donald Trump saying thanks for your vote coming on my live stream, yeah, pretty sure the federal government's been watching. However, yeah. I mean, that's making a false report. That's legit making a false freaking report. I'd be upset. I'd be angry. Exactly. Said you killed somebody and you know. What the fuck? Did they tell you who you were accused of killing? Well, I'm glad that you YouTubed it. They didn't give a name. They just said you killed a girl and then said, that's so messed up. I don't understand how they can do that. I have no clue. I mean, I guess cops and FBI can do what they want. Yep. Everybody's getting exposed. That has kind of been like the theme for the whole damn month. And it's weird because it kind of started around the time. I mean, there were synchronicities all over the place with stuff that was going on with me. I mean, come on. What are the odds that I break up with somebody and at that same exact time, the ex who tried to crush my soul, emotional abuse, that should be prosecuted by law too. Someone who is no longer who can't function for a couple of years because they've been emotionally abused by somebody, that needs prosecuted as well. And now that person's suffering with the freaking consequences of somebody else fucking them over. Excuse my French. I get upset when I talk about people being emotionally abused and psychologically abused. I've saw way too much of it in my life. Well, I actually went to school I took up sociology. I have a bachelor's degree in science. And one of the reasons I wanted to go to school was for counseling. That was like the whole reason I went back to school, was to become a counselor. Well, I needed a bachelor's degree at that time. Now I need a freaking master's to be a counselor. So that would be 30 more credits and more money that I owe the damn freaking, that I can't pay as it is. And it's like, even though I have more life experience and than some of these 25-year-olds who have a master's degree, I have more damn life experience and more knowledge on what a victim goes through and what it looks like than what. Here's the thing. It all comes down to, obviously, dark forces and people with an anointing, or people who have been, how can I put this? How's the best way I could put this? People who have a calling on their life. Yeah, there's people who like to usurp that calling that's on your life. So they'll try and keep you down that way. That trauma that people leave, it's definitely reversible. Do not get me wrong. You'll come out better and stronger on the other end of it. And you'll learn lessons through it. And you'll know how to, you'll do one of two things. You'll either start doing what they did and manipulate people, or you'll recognize the red flags and get the hell away from those type of people. Unfortunately, I swear, it seems like I can't get away from these type of people. So, what do? Well, first off, they need to make laws against being emotionally and psychologically abused. That needs to be recognized, not just physical abuse. If you've been in rough relationships and you are able to function before that relationship and you get out of that relationship, you should definitely be able to file charges against somebody if you were put in a mental hospital as a result of a relationship. That's one of the things that I will be fighting for. I don't care if you're male or female. Females can do the same damn thing that males do. Can't just blame it on the male gender, that's for damn sure. I saw manipulative females in my day too. It's like people who I thought were friends. Boy, did I learn my lesson. I watch how they manipulate. That's fun. That's like a close-up look. Because you're friends with that person. You get to watch how they tick. You get to see the red flags. And in some ways, I think it's more damaging to men than women, because women have been used to this. And now we have women who picked up those manipulative traits too. Usually a trauma in childhood. They want what they want when they want it. And if you ain't giving them what they want when they want it, they'll pitch a fit. Pitch a bitch fit. Yeah. They'll pitch a bitch fit, and guess what? I've had so many people betray me. It's gross. But in the last 2 years, I'm telling you, it's like the great falling away of friends to me, because I've become brutally honest. I don't let people walk all over me anymore. I tell people the way it is. Like, these are my boundaries. When you set boundaries with people, watch them scatter. Watch those friends you think are friends scatter. Yeah. You realize you're the only one. Amen. I know this. I had nobody. I'm talking nobody. My parents didn't understand what was going on with me. Nobody understood. And like I said, it wasn't just one person. And every single relationship that I had ever since this one got worse and worse and more abusive and more mind-fucking than the last. That's why I'm so leery of dating now. Like, and this last one, oh my God. Hi, Jess. This last one, I didn't give him the opportunity. I saw the red flags and I was gone. I was out of there. And of course, I get the Easter Hoover. I'm really not that bad of a person like you think I am. You self-sabotaged a very good relationship, a perfectly fine relationship. No, I did not. I gave you the choice. It's me or your ex-girlfriends. Take your pick. And then when he didn't freaking delete his ex-girlfriends out of his phone, and I wasn't trying to be controlling, and I wasn't saying every single one of them. I was saying 2 that he had sex with in the last 6 months. I wasn't being unrealistic. I have every right to say deuces to that person. Ain't no woman gonna put up with somebody who still has open line of communication with their exes, unless it's a baby daddy or baby mama. I get that. There's no reason why you should be friends with a current ex. I mean, what happens a few years down the line? Like, yeah, I have some friends who, well, I wouldn't even call them friends. I don't even barely talk to them because they're an ex. Here's the thing. I don't give a fuck about what my exes are doing, who they're with, or whether or not I can contact them. And the person who I'm dealing with better feel the same way. That's just how I look at it. I saw those red flags. He was not giving up those phone numbers. He was not going to take them off of social media in case he needed supply. He's a fucking narcissist. I guess I'll say it the way it is. I know what to look for. I know what the symptoms are. I know what the red flags are. Hello. And it's interesting that he thought I was stupid. No, not even close. I've been watching you. I watch people's actions. I watch their words. If their words don't line up with their actions, yeah, you're a manipulative son of a bitch. I'll say it like that. Yeah, I pretty much go off the cuff. Sorry, people. So if the words don't line up, the words don't line up with their actions, yeah. Some people get stuck in them, though, because there is something that for some reason, people feel like they can't break free. I get that. I understand that. I was there. I've gone through cycle after cycle after cycle with these freaking people. That's how I know so well, because I've been dealing with it personally for 11 years. In one relationship after the other, yeah. And then I have certain people be like, well, your last relationship, there's only one common denominator to why your relationships are bad. No. I'm allowed to have boundaries in a relationship. I'm allowed to request. And if you don't abide by my request, because it's a it's a very reasonable request, most people don't want their girlfriend or boyfriend talking to their exes when you're trying to build a relationship. That's the way it goes. And he kept on gaslighting and saying, yeah, it was me who couldn't leave the past in the past. Yep. Nope. I see manipulation. I'm going to call you out on it. That's the way it goes. Or don't expect me to be in your life. That's the way it goes. It's not an unreasonable request. So before I got too messed up in this relationship, this past one, I got out of it. Well, then in comes the Hoovers. Oh my God, you actually discarded me first before I could fuck your head up more? Yeah, I did. How do you like it? In case he watches this video. I don't know what his screen handle name is or what his name is on YouTube, because I know he has a YouTube thing, but he's not on YouTube like does videos. He listens to music, but I know that he was one of the subscribers on my YouTube. So yeah, I know what a narcissist looks like, and he's textbook. All the way down to I told him. I already told him. I said, you want to know what? I now understand why your ex does not want you anywhere near their daughter. The way he disappointed me, I can imagine what that would do to a 7-year-old. Her daughter says she hates him. And I say her daughter because he hasn't saw her in 3 fucking years. Yep, cries and whines that she won't let him see him. Well, that's his own fault. I tried to help him in that department. I'm just going off the cuff here. Yeah. I need a hairdresser. I need someone to... Oh, this is ridiculous. I hate having to do my hair. Oh. And then I usually do it when I'm talking to you guys, and I look like hell, but whatever. I'm gonna do Virgo's reading, and I'm gonna paint. Yeah, well, so do I. My hair used to be a lot longer than this. I have to, if I want long hair, I have to put extensions in, and yeah. My hair, a lot of it broke off. I don't know if it's because of the medication that I have to take because of being narcissistically abused for fucking stress. Yep. I don't know if it's that, because now I'm... One of the trademarks of being narcissistically abused is developing hypothyroidism, which I did. Even though, yes, it runs in my family. But I was fine until I started dating these fucking people. I mean, you could look it up. It's a trademark. If you can't lose weight, if you've been trying to lose weight, have your thyroid checked. If you're sluggish and you feel tired all the time and, yeah, you're not pregnant, or, you know, you're just sluggish and tired and you barely eat anything yet, are constantly gaining weight, that's a sign of being narcissistically abused as well. Hypothyroidism or hyperthyroidism. You'll develop something with your thyroid. Trademark. Well, believe it or not, 2 years ago, I weighed close to 175 pounds. Till I got my medications. Yeah. Till I got my medications correct. And figured out that I had hypothyroidism. It wasn't I was depressed. And it wasn't that I was, had bipolar disorder, which they'll say that too. Oh, you're bipolar. No, not all that. Not depressed, not bipolar. I don't take anything for that stuff anymore. Not at all. The only thing I take is what I'm prescribed, and it's not antidepressants or antipsychotics or anything like that. However, you want to know one of the other things a narcissist like to do? So they make you think you're going fucking crazy. They tell you you're crazy or nuts. Yeah, they do. I mean, it's funny because I'm like, it's not funny for people that are in it, that are going through it, but once you're out the other side of it and you actually can start picking things apart, it's a beautiful thing. I got videos and text messages from multiple narcissists, and they all look alike in their comment, the way they freaking text. It's like they're robots or something programmed to say this stuff. You're crazy, you're nuts. Yep. And you're typical. Typical. I'm not trying to say I'm special or anything, but I'm pretty discerning at this point. And I knew something wasn't right from about, yeah. Should have known after, should have never got with him. Period. That was my own dumb fault. Should have waited. I mean, yeah, I was single for quite some time. I mean, I was stuck in cycles with somebody for like 2 fucking years almost. Stuck in a cycle with this person. Well, guess what happened? And this was spirit showing me that these fuckers are getting exposed like the cockroaches they are. When I broke up with my ex, my other ex's house, who I haven't spoke to since last June, by the way, like saw him in person. So I have no clue what he was up to, I have no fucking clue. I don't keep tabs on my exes. I could care less what they're doing, who they're with, if they're dating. I don't care. Have at it. Good luck to whoever you're dealing with, or whoever's dealing with them. I know exactly what the fuck they are. They have narcissistic personality disorder. And I can say that confidently. And usually how I know is I can tell how a victim is responding. I hate to say victim because then people get stuck in this victim mentality and don't want to get better. Well, they want to get better. They just don't know how to get better. Well, I do. I'm doing it. Oh my God, when you reject a narcissist, their ego takes a huge freaking hit. When you reject that abuse, yeah, they don't like that too much. Well, like I said, as I broke up with my ex, at the same exact time, talk about a synchronicity. There you go. At the exact same time, the ex who threw me into the dark night of the soul ended up, unfortunately, like this happened to him. He ended up going to jail because they found a bunch of stuff, I guess, at his house. I have no clue all the details. But yeah, his house got raided too. And he's now sitting in jail behind bars for I don't know how long. He was on probation. Should have known better than to be out drinking, getting blasted all weekend, the dummy. And then they try to blame everybody else for their fuck ups. Wow. Typical. Sit there and blame other people. Gaslight. That's the new thing, gaslighting. Oh, it didn't happen this way. You're delusional. Try and mess with your perception of what you already freaking know and can feel. You want to know what? It's interesting. You watch my videos once. The views and all the comments. And my ex, this current one, tried to say that I couldn't tell or I couldn't sense that he was talking to other people. I knew it. I felt it. And then when we ran into his ex and he didn't tell me, that's who it was. I knew something didn't feel right with that. And I sat on it for a while and I waited. And I found out, yeah. And he'll bring that up. Oh, well, just because we ran into an ex of mine, big fucking deal. It was an ex you just had sex with a few months ago, you fucking moron. How many more fucking women have you? Makes me mad. Sorry, I'm going off today. But, yeah. And the fact, like, I don't talk to my exes, and he's like, well, that's just because you hate them. My son just messaged me about my YouTube channel growth, which is pretty doggone good. I'm excited about it. But, no, I don't hate my exes. I don't hate any of them. I just think they're fucking stupid for trying to mess with an empath light worker. Good luck. I don't have to do a damn thing. Spirit got my back. That's what we have to learn. Revenge. When we take revenge on people, that's basically your victory, because I'd much rather forgive and leave these people into the hands of God. Doesn't mean that I have to have them in my life. Let God sort them out. He can deal with the judgment. He does a much better job than I ever could. For real. And what are the odds? I'm saying goodbye, good riddance to a narcissist, and the one who put me into probably hurt me the most, ends up going to jail the same fucking time. Sitting his ass behind bars. Revenge isn't Lisa's to repay. I give it to God. I know how karma works. And that's what we all have to remember, is that even though we'd like to take revenge on these fucking people, we really can't. Give them to God. Forgive. And let God sort it out. My ex has something coming too, so like, I'm just like waiting. It is what it is. It won't take long. Don't worry about that. I mean, that's a synchronicity in my book, more than just a number. You break up with somebody at the same, and in a narcissist, and then the one who really hurt you probably the most. And I have no clue what's going on with the ex in Florida, nor do I care. But I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty damn sure his karma isn't the best. So, I mean, after all, he was 36, 37 last I knew. Still living in his mom's house. Not my problem. Ruined having a freaking 100K a year job. All by his own doing. Yep. All in the midst of, hurting me in the process of all that too. So, like, yeah, I've been dealing with these fucking people for years and years and years. Same energy. It's like, where are the men who get this at? Where are the men who get this? Many of us have been hurt and abused. Big time. Lied about, lied to, gas. Yeah, the whole damn nine. So, like I said, yep, we'd like to get revenge on these freaking people. Absolutely. But the best revenge is watching God move on your behalf. And you don't have to do a damn thing. Just sit back and watch karma happen. Because they thought they could be smart and mess with an anointed light worker. Well, guess what? You heard a light worker? It's coming into their anointing and you try and stop them? Yeah, well, guess what? Might as well blame it on, yeah, they try to blame it on the demons or blame it on the other person. Well, guess what? That don't work. That's one thing that, that I kind of always felt in my heart I wanted to do is help women and children who were abused. So. A lot of the symptoms you don't even realize. You actually think you're going fucking crazy because they tell you that you're going crazy. They want you to kill yourself. Try to get you to commit suicide. I've had one who would yeah, I that's the last time I stopped going through phones after that boyfriend. I was like, yeah, I ain't going through. I shouldn't have to feel the need to go through somebody's phone. I'm going to trust my gut and trust spirit. If it doesn't feel right, I'm out. Period. Shouldn't have to go through somebody's phone. I don't need proof. I don't need to see what they're doing. If it doesn't sit well with my soul, I already know what they're doing, and I know they're not right for me. That's spirit's way of telling me, keep it stepping, Lise. You got this. I'm with you. And if this person has MPD, they're going to rail against that and call you crazy and nuts and say, you ruined a perfectly good relationship. Yeah, as he's talking to 5 other fucking women. And then it comes out when I really nailed him up against the wall by hitting his ego. Because I told him I moved on. In my heart, I did move on. I didn't say I was with anybody. I just said, I moved on, dude. Like, leave me alone. Well, I moved on a while ago. Have fun fucking whoever you're like, seriously, dude? I knew you moved on a while ago. I felt the energy shift. Now, guess what? Now I have proof to know to trust my gut that you've been cheating the whole fucking time. I might not have known who it was with, but I felt it. So guess what? Thank you for exposing yourself. It's a beautiful thing. Even though Sunday was trying to say, I never did anything. I never did anything. No. You were talking to people behind my fucking back. You were, oh, well, if you believe that emotional talking behind my back, which is emotionally cheating, if you believe that, you're stupid. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm stupid. It starts there. Usually ends with you in their bed. So I'm not dumb. And he knows I don't go through phones, so like, whatever. I told him, I said, I'll walk away. that's what I suggest anybody who watches this video, if you're dealing with this, or your gut is screaming that something doesn't feel right, it's not. And like I said, you're called, they come back to Hoover. I really thought of put about freaking screenshotting this stuff and putting it on my Facebook, but then I figured, no, you want to know what I'm going to do? I'm going to use it as a case study. I got a video of him in it talking nasty to me. Yep. And, oh yeah, I already warned him. Don't worry. You try and yeah, I'll go to court with your ex if she wants me to, so that yeah, you can't abuse your daughter. Hello. I don't blame his ex now for wanting to yeah keep him from her. So that's where I'm at with it. Either way, I'm about done with my hair. I'm gonna go and do Virgo's reading. Like I said, that comment that comment that subscriber made, I think it was on the Sagittarius video. I'm not sure which one. I'm pretty sure it was Sag's video. He who laughs last laughs best. I'm like, oh my gosh, so true. So true. I gotta go check out the base and then I'll figure it out. But I'm gonna get off of here. Finish my stuff here. I'm almost done. But yeah, I'm gonna go do Virgo's reading and upload that, and then I'm going down to my apartment today and paint again. Kitchen halfway done. Once I get it done, yeah. Then it's moving on to the bathroom. My daughter got a hold of me earlier and said she wasn't feeling good though, and asked if I'd take her to urgent care. Well, urgent care isn't open until Monday now. So I'm like, I don't know what you want me to do. We have a really high pollen count here right now. It's not really messing with me too much, but my daughter has really bad allergies. So either way, my Capricorn son is very proud of me for pushing through and not giving up on my YouTube channel, even though he was kind of saying, oh yeah, you know, with I kept on telling him at one point the sub count will go higher. I just didn't know what I was doing wrong. Well, going live all the time, you don't get the views and stuff that you should. It doesn't get pushed through like regular videos do, and I didn't realize this. And this doesn't take up any storage on my phone. So like if my videos get cut off and if it's not an important message, like I said, I apologize. I do have a regular camera. I gotta see. I tried to do a playback with my regular camera because I did do a reading for Capricorn for April with this camera, and I couldn't hear no sound like when I did the playback. And I'm like, okay, well, I got to get these readings out, and I wanted to get all of May's up before May started. So, and with all the stuff that I have to do, I need some money flow here. I got to get these apartments round and a lot of stuff to do. I still got flooring and plumbing and changing locks and painting balconies and taking care of hornets and all kinds of shit that I have to get done yet. Flooring will get laid, a lot of it. It's been crazy. So, and it's weird. I had a weird dream about my apartment too last night. I had a dream that my one tenant came back in that apartment, and he was trying to get some of his stuff out of the apartment. Well, all the stuff that was in that apartment is all gone. It's all out. But like there's stuff that I have to that I still have in there. And I didn't change the locks yet, so he still can come in that apartment. So, you know, that very well could be a warning from spirit to change the locks. So I'm going to try and figure out how to do that in the next day or so. Either way, I'm going to let you guys go. I'm going to go check out Virgo's reading, and then, yeah, I'm going to upload that reading and head down to my apartment. More painting. Yeehaw. I've been wanting to see. Here's the thing. It had ugly paneling in it, and yeah. So it looks a lot better. Looks cleaner. But yeah, paneling. Ugly. I've been wanting to do this to this apartment since we bought the place. And it's like, sure, I could have just had the carpets cleaned and just did a full cleaning on it and had them both ready for rent by now. But I was like, no, I'm going, since these people are out, now's the time to paint and do stuff before I have it re-rented. And then if I want to sell, I will. So, yeah, that's where I'm at with stuff. Like I said, I might as well paint that ugly paneling over in that freaking other apartment too. I'm going to paint it the light gray. Because it does have like a... And I'm not changing the carpet out of that place. Especially that big, huge bedroom. It's too expensive to change out. I'm not doing it. Because it's a huge ass bedroom and the carpet's not that bad. I actually thought about turning it into a 2-bedroom. Because it's that the bedroom is that big. It's huge. The bedroom is probably the whole size of the whole upstairs of my house. Well, maybe not quite that big. But it's big. It can be definitely a 2-bedroom apartment. So, yeah, I gotta talk to the other homeowner about this. Because it's not just me. It's long story. Either way, yeah, I'm not going to get into that one here. So I'm going to let y'all go. You guys take care. If you haven't hit the like button yet, please do. I love you. I'll see you soon. I'm going to upload Virgo's video here and get out of here and get out of the apartment. Peace. Peace. Love you guys. Bye.